Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United, and it's a preview to the Manchester United game. We go to Old Trafford on tonight. As you're watching this, I'm recording it Tuesday. It will come out on the day of the game. It's match day. Are you going? Let me know in the comments there below. And how excited are you to see Leeds United, a new Leeds United without head coach Jesse Marsch, who was sacked on Monday afternoon. Leeds United are led out by Michael Scabala, who is the current under-21 manager. There is Chris Armas in there, formerly, of course, Jesse Marsch's assistant for all of a few weeks. He's still there. And there's another fella whose name escapes me. I think he's an under-21 coach as well. They are going to be leading Leeds United out at Old Trafford on tonight. So 8 o'clock kickoff. And we're going to have a quick look at this one here now. Obviously, Leeds United, who knows what to expect from Leeds? Excuse me. Who knows what to expect at the moment? It's a new, a new regime perhaps. Obviously, interim, they're not going to be there for long. They do expect to have one in for the return game on Sunday at Ellen Road, obviously, as well against Man United. How the fixtures have stacked up is quite funny, isn't it? But yeah, look, we're unbeaten. So I wish we were unbeaten in 7 games. We are winless in 7, and I remember going back to the sort of the Bournemouth win on the 5th of November and sort of having a look at that and saying, at the end of that, we cannot go on another run like we just did before we beat Liverpool at Anfield of 8 games unbeaten. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we do not win this game tonight, as it is, we will be 8 games without a win again. Possibly more. You're going to be 9 on Sunday. Who knows? It's impossible. Excuse me. Sorry. It is impossible to know what Leeds are going to do, really. I imagine it'll be the same formation, but how they're going to come out, what's the personnel going to be? It's going to be difficult to know what the idea is going to be for Michael Scabala. He was talking today in a press conference, a very short press conference, but he said he was keeping his cards very, very close to his chest, wouldn't let up on the injuries. We used to, Jesse letting us know who was injured, very usually at the start of a press conference. There was nothing like that with Michael Scabala, keeping his cards very, very close to his chest. He did say there would be slight tweaks in the system. A lot of fans licking the lips saying maybe a bit of width, in this game perhaps. Let's wait and see. But tweaks from Scabala and Armours and everybody else. Let's wait and see how it pans out. But this is famously a really, really, really difficult place for Leeds United to go. Not just Leeds United have found it hard this season, obviously. Man United are going for their 14th win in a row in all competitions, obviously. We don't know what Leeds United are going to do. Let me know in the comments how you think we're going to line up. But let's just talk about Man United, or some people can't even say the name. Leeds fans, some people call them other things. Obviously, I put that on the thumbnail. But yeah, let me know, any Man United fans watching this, is the rivalry with Leeds United as strong as it's always been for you? Do you hate Leeds as much as Leeds hate Man United, or is it a bit more of a tepid affair nowadays? And it probably helps that you just seem to smash us all the time. It does, but let me know in the comments there, any Man United fans that find yourself watching this, and Leeds, Leeds fans, of course, how much does this game matter to you? And would it really be? I mean, it reignite our season massively if we got a win here. They're going for the 14th. They've literally won 13 games in a row at Old Trafford. It's insane, really. I mean, Ten Hag has them playing with extreme confidence at the moment. Only 1 defeat all season at Old Trafford, and that was the first game of the season, Brighton went to Old Trafford and got a 2-1 win. United then followed it up with a 4-0 defeat at the hands of Brentford away. They have improved significantly since then. So if we have a look at Man United then, it's probably going to be a 40. They're probably going to match us up in terms of formation. They have got a few injuries, and a big one for them missing, suspended for both games, is Casemiro, who got a straight red card in the weekend's win at Old Trafford against Crystal Palace. So he's suspended for tonight, this evening as you're watching its game, and the game on Sunday as well as their following game as well. So he's out, which is massive for us. They've got him out. They've got McTominay's out as well. He usually has a good game against Leeds. Obviously scored in that 6-2 thrashing they handed out to us in December 2021. Fred will play, I think, but they've got Martial out injured. They've got Eriksen, of course, out injured. So they've got a few injuries, but I imagine they're such high on confidence, Man United. They'll just churn and churn and churn away. They'll keep going. I imagine they'll probably beat us, unfortunately, in this game. But like I said, Leeds United at the moment in this game will be a little bit of an unknown quantity. What they're going to bring, they'll be bang, bang, bang up for it. If you can't get up for this game as a Leeds United player, there's something wrong with you. So going to Old Trafford, yeah, we're going to be bang up for it. Whether we can go there and do the impossible almost is, really, really questionable. But back to sort of Man United, it'll be De Gea in goal, I reckon. Right back, Wan-Bissaka, who seems to have been rejuvenated under Ten Hag. I reckon centre-backs, probably Varane and Martinez, with the left back Shaw, sorry. The two in the middle is a little bit of an interesting one. I think obviously Fred will play. And then, you go alongside, it's probably going to be Sabitzer, who came on for his debut at Old Trafford for the final knock-ins of the win against Crystal Palace. I think he'll probably sit in there and start, make his first start for the club. Then you've probably got, Anthony, Fernandes, and probably Rashford. Hot form Rashford is he absolutely confidence player, isn't he, Rashford? It seems to be, and he is full of that at the moment. We saw it at the World Cup for England. He has continued it back into club football. Absolutely on fire. I think this will be, if he does score, hopefully he doesn't, but if he does, I think it'll be his 6th consecutive goal he scored in a home game. I think that's a new record. Anybody in the comments want to correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, he's on fire at the moment. Will be very, very difficult for Leeds United to keep a handle on him. But if we can, we've potentially got a good win, good base for winning the game there. I think Val Veghorst will lead the line. There is questions I see by some United fans as to whether they do mix it up a bit and surprise Leeds and put Rashford down the middle and perhaps then shift it out, put Anthony on the right, Fernandes in the middle, maybe then Garnacho can play on the left. I don't know, but whatever way you cook it for Man United, they have players that can win the game all over the pitch there. Fernandes absolutely loves a goal against Leeds United as well. Destroyed us in that 5-1 win in the opening day of the season at Old Trafford last season. He just loves it. He likes a goal against Leeds. And yeah, we've no win at Old Trafford since 2002 in the league. Obviously, Jermaine Beckford scored a great goal in that hole, didn't he? At Old Trafford in 2010. But other than that, we're no wins in the league since 2002 at Old Trafford. It's a notoriously, like I said, hard place for Leeds United to go and play. The circumstances as well, it's going to be a very, very difficult evening, a very difficult watch probably. But then it's football, isn't it? You just never do know. Leeds badly need a win. If we can somehow get one, just reignites the season, reignites the belief with a new man coming in. belief is there. The fans, if we win on, tonight, like I said, match day, the fans are going to be completely on board. Excitement will then flow back in to the fan base, and we will be like, yeah, let's see who's going to come in. We've just won at Old Trafford. Nobody's won there in 13 games. Only Brighton, who are having a fantastic season, have gone there and won this season. Correct me if I'm wrong and in this, but I think the only team maybe to stop Man United scoring. I might be wrong, so just let me know if I am. But I believe it might be Newcastle, who seem to have a habit of that this season against the Arsenal away and then Man United. I do think maybe it is only one game in the whole season at home that Man United have been, couldn't score. So I think that's, Newcastle the only team to shut them out. Can we do that? The likes of, I don't know who's going to play. This is the thing. Otherwise, I'd run down who I was think was going to play. I have literally no idea. You don't really know. Maybe Vivoba and the lads at the back. Obviously, Voba's going to play. They're going to have to be at the very, very best to get any change out of this United side and keep them at bay, because it's, yeah, like I said, match winners definitely in those front areas. And Ten Hag has them going extremely well, but it's a big, big game. This one, it's huge in Leeds United's season. Like I said, if we don't win, it's 8 without a win. If we win, bang, it's the fire's lit again, and hopefully we can go on from there and beat them again on Sunday, maybe. Who knows? But let me know in the comments how you're feeling about this. Like I said, any Man United fans watching, how are you feeling about this game, and how are you feeling about your whole season? It's going extremely well. Man United as well are fighting still on all fronts in all competitions. In fact, this game would have been rearranged if Man U or ourselves hadn't got through in the FA Cup at the first time of asking. Obviously, we did in the end. Man United still obviously got the final coming up against Newcastle at Wembley, the Carabao Cup. They're in the Europa League playing Barcelona. I think is that next week. I think it is the first leg, and then they're in the FA Cup again still. They beat Reading in the last round at Old Trafford. So they're going for it all. And let me know in the comments, any Man United fans, how many trophies can you win if you can win any? How many can you win? You're certainly looking like you're on form. An absolute monumental task for Leeds United with no manager as well to go and win a game there. But you know what Leeds are like, don't we? We know too well what Leeds United are like, and perhaps it's just Leeds, isn't it, to go and win the game this evening. Let me know what your thoughts are. I've gone on now for a bit, so yeah. Thanks very much. Marching on together. See you on the next one.